ID.
I need you to tell me, because I live in this neighborhood. You tell me.
He has a camera. He has a camera on right now.
Good. Is there an ordinance that we have to show ID to use the
There's
pool?
It's
It's exactly.
right there.
Where does it
That's
say
all.
that I have to show an ID to use my pool, my own pool?
It doesn't say you have to show an ID anywhere.
Does it say that?
Officer Lazuski and McCann, what do you recommend in terms of proceeding
And
here?
nobody else was asked their ID. I am the only black. I feel this is racial profiling. I'm the only black person here with my son in the pool, right?
My
Even
son
though,
is also black. He's in the pool.
and he walked only to me to ask for my ID.
I ask residents pretty much a couple times a
He
week.
asked for my. First of all, he asked for my address. I gave it to him, and then he came back and said, "Well, I didn't catch your address.
as long as
I
it
didn't-
matches,
your
I'm
address
fine.
correctly.
So,
Can you provide an ID to prove the address that you gave to me?" And I said, "Why do I need to show you my ID? Is there an ordinance in the neighborhood for me to show my ID?"
Yeah.
Yes, I have. That's how I got it. So this is what can I charge against him for racial profiling? Because this is ridiculous.
That would be a civil dispute, ma'am. You'd have to take that before a civil magistrate. Okay.
I'm just here with my baby swimming.
And I understand. I understand completely. Okay.
So you've just wasted taxpayers' money by wasting their time to come here. That's what it is.
If she has a card to get in the pool, I believe that should be enough.
okay, let's validate that it works then. Okay, you can close the gate.
But where does it say
Okay.
I need an ID? He asked for
Well,
ID.
and I mean, I'm a courtesy officer as well. We don't have IDs at the pool. I don't ask for IDs, but they have like little wristbands and stuff like that.
We have a pool card.
Okay.
So where's
So
the sign?
What's that?
Where is the sign? Yeah.
I'm not sure. The lifeguards signing in today.
okay.
Yeah, nobody. I didn't.
So there's like no sign.
There's nothing.
I didn't sign
The
in.
pool
I
was
live-
closed yesterday due to a flood,
Uh-huh.
and so they had to clear out the whole pool deck. So I don't know that they were focusing on that. But
Will you have a key card to get into the pool?
Yeah.
just,
Yes, I
just
do.
show, okay,
That's
just show
awesome.
access to the
Do
pool.
you have your key card?
I do have my key card.
Would you mind if I see your key card?
I don't mind showing it to you,
Okay.
but it's not a requirement for me to use the pool like he was requesting.
Right. I understand.
Here's
That's
my
it.
pool card.
That's required for you to actually even.
Okay,
For me,
so you can
am I gonna
validate that
jump
turns
over the
green.
fence? Do you know?
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm with a baby.
Hold on.
Am
one
I gonna
second.
throw
We're
the
gonna-
baby
We're
over?
gonna shut this and prove to this gentleman that this turns green real quick,
Right.
and then we shouldn't have a problem. All right. Turns green and it unlocks.
Great.
There you go, sir.
All
All right.
Perfect.
All right, ma'am. Well, I apologize for the time and the altercation that occurred. Okay. Do you need anything from us,
No, I don't. I'm sorry that you wasted your time to come here.
sir? Do you need anything from us?
No, a form ID would be helpful to validate.
It would be nice if you apologize.
Well, and I understand that, but again, like she said, it doesn't show. Usually, it says all residents and guests must sign in, but there's no sign in.
Right.
So she has her swipe
Sign
card.
card.
I think that should be enough to prove that she's a resident. You guys just don't hand that out to everybody, right?
Yeah, they kind of make their way around sometimes. It's the only challenge. So, but that's good enough for me today.
Okay.
Do you want to apologize, Adam? Adam, do you want to apologize for what you just did?
So let's go get big kids where they get. What's that? Can you go get a hold on Addison?
Do you want to apologize, Adam, for what you did?
Just provide the address would be fine.